Hello and welcome to the Amazing Jessy Show. I don't know how this is going to go. You and me, we'll find out together, really. But there's something I want to say, and I don't have like the notes or the research to say it. I've just wanted to say this for a while, and I hope God will help me. By God's grace, I'll be able to articulate it well. So today, my topic is be not ashamed. Let's get into it. I feel like there comes an age in like every person's life, like, when you're growing up, the 13s, the 14s, the 12s, the 15s, all of that kind of stuff, the teenagers, where you're become so aware of the people around you, how people are watching you, how people perceive you. You become so, aware of that consequently you become so aware of what you're doing, how you're doing it, what they think of what you're doing, if you fit in enough and all that. You become so stressed about all of that, but that you just don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to do anything anymore. You become so ashamed. Not because what you're doing is shameful, but because we don't see the value in what we're doing. Be it for God or for yourself. They say that there's a saying that says that God says we should follow him with a childlike faith. And when I usually hear this, people explain it as that children can follow God blindly, that they don't always ask questions, because sometimes when we question everything God is doing, we don't always find the answers, and then we get confused and then we start doubting. So he says we should follow him with a childlike faith blindly. We should trust him. And another way I see this thing is that children can also do things freely, that they're not always caring about what other people think about them, or what people think of how they're doing or what they're doing. Like, when they choose to do something, they can do it freely. But I feel like we get to a point where we just can't do things for God and for ourselves freely anymore, because we're so focused on what people think about us and how the world will perceive us and how we fit in, that we become ashamed, not because what we're doing is shameful, but because we can no longer see the value in what we're doing. God gave us these gifts, these wonderful talents, these abilities, not just for his own benefit, but for ours also, but we useless them and give them to the hands of shame. I think it's so funny how we expect God to boldly showcase us, but we can't boldly showcase God with the thing he gave us. God isn't asking you to show your gift just for his merit, but it's also that he can lift you as well. Why are we so ashamed? I ask myself this question a lot because myself, I'm confused too. When I see a teenage girl or a teenager on TikTok who's like proudly Christian, I feel so happy. I feel so proud. I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. So why can't I be that person for others? Why can't you be that person for others? We lock away this opportunity to shame, just to shame. We bow down to this God of shame whom we know we are not meant to be bound to, just so people won't be looking to us when we're the only three standing in a room full of those who are bowing, just so we won't end up into the lion's den, just so we won't be a parasite. We bow to shame when we know that we must be standing for God. Let's make a pact. Whoever is listening, whether you're a child, you're a teenager, you're an adult, be not ashamed. Showcase the goodness of God. Showcase God's gift in your life. Just speak wherever you go. Don't let shame silence you. Be not ashamed. And remember, it's all about Jesus. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.